I support Matt Summers because he supports the campaign for schools that our LA students deserve.
I'm voting for Matt Summers because he supports gay rights.
So I was working for Congressman Peter Isle at the time, and he has this program where he likes to hand out these essentially good citizen awards. He feels like it fosters good works being done in the community, and it's a good way to reward people that give back. So apparently what happened was Sean was walking home one day, and he saw this elderly lady, Miss Cloverfield, walking home with her bags of groceries, and she was struggling a little bit, so he just volunteered to take one of the bags from her. They'd never met before or anything. He just thought he'd be nice and help. So he took a bag and had like some fruits and whatever in it. So he walked her over to the elevator, and she got in, pressed the button for her floor, and then turned around, and Sean was gone. And so she started to panic, thinking, "Oh my God, this."
She thought she got robbed.
Yeah, she thought she got robbed. She thought this random guy just came up and stole my groceries and then ran away. So she's in the elevator going into full panic mode, and the door's open, and she goes to charge out and almost runs right into him, and there he's standing with her bag. He had seen her push the button for her floor, and Sean's an interesting guy. He has some quirks and things, and he, for whatever reason, always likes to take the stairs rather than the elevator. I don't know why. So he saw her floor and ran up there with the groceries, and then, they both had a good laugh about it. And from that, Sean just got the idea to help other people in the same way. There's, a couple of other elderly people that live in the same neighborhood, and he just thought they could probably use some help too. So he organized a little group where him and some friends would help them get their groceries and do shopping if necessary and carry them to their apartment. And
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Yeah.
So the congressman heard about this and thought, that's worthy of one of these awards.
How did he hear about it?
Oh, I believe Mrs. Cloverfield called him.
She just called and said, "There's a surfer who's been helping me with the groceries."
Yeah, something like that, I think. So, like I said, my job was to go to the people and hand out these awards. So I had this award to hand out to Sean. So I went to their apartment, and this guy answered the door and did not quite match what I pictured Sean would be like from hearing about what they've been doing. It turns out it was his roommate, who's also an interesting character, but I was quite happy to get in the apartment and meet the actual Sean. I actually interrupted their dinner, but they were cool about it.
Wow. Yeah, what was your first impression of Sean? What do you remember about that first interaction?
I just remember
You do that well.
Thank you. See, I have interests besides surfing.
No kidding. Hey, so what's this about a G-Man coming in?
Oh, the congressman is just sending some suit with an award for me because I was helping Mrs. Clovis. So.
Well, is he cute?
How would I know?
Well, what do he sound like on the phone?
Straight.
Hey, do you think he got my pitch? About the vasectomies for the gay guys so that we can prevent the unwanted pregnancies?
I suppose, but I don't know.
Hey, are you Sean?
Oh, no, Sean's right inside. It's Chris.
Oh, Matt.
Pleasure. Come on in.
Matt.
Chris, come on inside.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting dinner?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sean, on behalf of the congressman, I would like to present you with 2 tickets to the volunteer luncheon, where you'll be honored with an award for your service to the community at large.
It's very sweet, but you really didn't have to drive all the way across town just to give me tickets to a luncheon.
Oh, it was no trouble. It's actually on my way home, so.
Did you, happen to hear about that one pitch, about the gay guys getting vasectomies?
Yes, I did actually. I think I saw something about that in the office.
So you got my pitch?
That was you?
Yeah. I mean, it was both of us, kind of 50-50, 60-40 kind of.
Well, it's definitely interesting.
Yeah. Why don't you sit down and join us for some more dinner? I think that we have some extra chicken, and unless you have to get home to your wife or whatever.
I actually just broke up with my boyfriend. So. No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm so
Why don't you just sit down, kick off?
Yeah, that is so sad. I'm
Talk to us
so
about it.
single,
You know what?
too.
Yeah.
Guys, guys,
take a
really,
seat.
I'm sorry.
Unwind
I'm sorry.
with us.
But
Come on,
I really do have to go. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, the congressman is forming an advisory board to look at different environmental factors and how they affect the harbor. And if that's something you're interested in, then maybe we could talk about it. You could tell me personally, and then I could share your ideas with the congressman.
I think that sounds like fun.
And I'm sure that someone from the office will be in touch with you about your idea,
Yeah.
which is definitely original.
It's revolutionary, man.
All right, well, I've got to go. It was very nice to meet you both.
Great.
Good night.
Night.
Still got it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
Nah.
we're so happy that you did get to see him again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Cool. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's a good story, right?
Yeah, very heartwarming.
Hey, about the Code Blonde, can it wait? I gotta get the precinct walkers out.
It'll wait, but hurry.
All right, cool, thank you. All right, thank you guys for showing up. We really appreciate it. Y'all got your snacks, some water. You're all good? Perfect, all right. Hey, yeah, welcome. Come on in, please. All right. Well, so this is a very aggressive campaign when it comes to precinct walking, okay? Now, every campaign I've worked on makes the exact same mistake. And what is that? That is, they send voters door to door, but they forget that a lot of these voters live in apartment complexes, all right? Oftentimes very difficult to get into, and when they do, you're often kicked out in a few minutes. So, what do the campaigns do? They say, we'll just call them and cover them that way. But that never works, all right? All of the campaigns are doing phone calls, but you know what, let's be honest here. How many people think political phone calls are just annoying? I do. They're...
I keep track of who calls me the most, then I vote against that side.
Thank you, exactly, yeah. But we're not gonna make that mistake, all right? Instead, we've contacted apartment managers in buildings that house over 3,000 voters. 3,000, all right? Now, these are oftentimes buildings that have some kind of community or a common posting bulletin where we post campaign events that allow voters to talk to the candidate as invited guests, all right? Yes?
So, do people actually attend these events?
The answer is, of course not. But that's not the point, all right? Nobody wants to take the time out of their day to go to a boring political meeting on a Tuesday at 8 a.m. Not to mention people have work. But when these voters go to their mailboxes, they see a flyer with Matt's name on it, and it shows that Matt is talking to their issues. Okay, now these flyers have Matt's picture and they have his name on it. So whenever the voters see it, they know that Matt Summers cares about their neighborhood. All right, this is what drives Matt's name idea. All right, it's called retail politics, and it doesn't rely on some annoying political phone call. All right, it's actually more effective than campaign mailers. So, yeah. That being said, thank you guys again for showing up, showing your support. I appreciate it. Matt Summers appreciates it. Let's go knock on some doors and get some votes, guys. Yeah? All right, let's do it.
Hi there.
Hi there. You registered to vote?
Yep. Why?
Because I'd like to convince you to vote for me.
What are you doing for senior citizens?
Senior citizens? That's your biggest issue of concern?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we go to my car and talk more about it?
Okay.
Okay.
Keep up.